this is your sign to stop worrying about what people think of you and if people receive you as cringe. If people receive you as cringe, good. Okay, so I understand why people talk themselves out of things. It's very natural. It's a natural way to be in life. You want to protect yourself. You're in a situation and you think, oh, I can't do that. And a lot of the time, these things are learned behaviors. We put ourselves in these situations because we think that this is a way to protect ourselves, but really all you're doing is setting yourself up to constantly shield yourself from new situations that could be the best version of you, that could be the thing that the best version of you will do to create your dream life. So how are we going to fix this? Firstly, you're going to let go of the idea of being cringe and people thinking of you as being cringy, because what really is that we're just all on this planet and we are living this life. We're all going to die at some point. So why are you going to waste your time worrying about if people receive you as being cringy? These people that you don't really even care about yourself. Are you actually watching them as much as you think that they're watching you? No, you're not. But you're getting in your head thinking that these people care about you so much. It's so liberating to realize that these people don't care. And if they do care, they care for like 2 seconds and then they move on about their day. They're not spending that much time focusing on you, but you're spending so much time focusing on what they think of you. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not as much of a thing that you're making it out to be. You need to actually realize that you kind of need to get over yourself in a way. It's kind of like an ego death for you to be able to put yourself out there. Now, let's talk about you taking yourself. You want to take the first step. You want to start the YouTube channel, the makeup account, put yourself out there as a music artist, whatever it is that you want to do. You're in your head about it. So what's the first step you're going to take? You're going to set a date and you're just going to do it. You're just going to do it. You're going to take the first steps to put that process into an actionable plan. The first thing, you're going to write down a list and you're going to make sure that on the list it has the first 3 steps that you need to take. Now, for example, it might be you want to start a makeup channel. So firstly, you will think of your first video. What's your first makeup look going to be? Where are you going to post it? What's the lighting going to be like? What's the setup? That's already 3 steps. You can set up the setting like I did here right now, a setting. You can set up exactly what you want to talk about and then set up what you're going to say. First 3 steps, it's baby steps. Stop thinking about the bigger picture. When you start to focus on the bigger picture, this is where we tend to talk ourselves out of things because we think of it as such a long road. But if you just break it down to what's the first thing I need to do for me to get where I want to be, and then you don't even put any worth on anything else, you don't put any thought into the next steps after that. The only thing that is important to you right now is focusing on the first thing that you need to do, nothing else. Because at the end of the day, other people will start to get in your head if you start to focus on the big picture. You know, you might not get enough views that you wanted to, you might not get enough money that you wanted to with your business, for example, and this leads people to give up. But this is where you need to have the self-belief and the idea that other people's opinions are not going to matter in the long run when it comes to you being consistent if you believe in yourself enough. Now, this comes back to the idea of being cringe, because it's very easy for us to start to think, oh, you know, why are my friends not supporting me? Why are people not giving me the love that I expect? But you need to let go of attachment and detach from what people see you as and what you want people to receive you as being, and receive yourself as that. Once you start to view yourself as someone who already has the thing that you think you're in lack of, you will start to act more like that. Now, there's something called the law of mirroring. Now, this is another way of explaining the law of attraction, but people put this into another way of saying it, which is the law of mirroring. And when you think about it like this, it makes it a little bit easier for you to understand. But basically, everything that you do comes back to you. So if you walk around and you believe yourself to be someone who's going to be successful, who's going to make all this money, then you're going to put yourself in situations that's going to make you make the money. You're going to believe that no matter how many times you fall down, you're going to get back up. But if you think of yourself as someone who, you know, people are going to judge me, people are going to, there's no way I'm going to do this, oh, this only happens to people like that, not people like me, then that's going to be your reality. So you definitely 100% mirror the mindset that you have. But this is the same with people receiving you as cringy. If you go out there and you think, oh, I can't post this, or I'm going to be seen as being cringe, then every time you post, you're just going to be overthinking it. You might even take it down. You'll overthink what people are seeing you as being, and then you're going to just start to think of yourself as someone who's cringy. So that's when you're going to talk yourself out of things. But if you think of yourself as, no, I like the things I make, I believe in it, and if people take it like that, that's absolutely fine. That's none of my business. At the end of the day, the way other people see you is absolutely none of your business. As long as you believe in yourself more, you have to have that self-belief that you can hype yourself up, so that when times are tough and, you know, no one is watching your content or no one is buying stuff from your business, or you're not getting any jobs, you're applying to everything but you're not getting jobs, you have two options. You can either let that get to you and become this source of draining your energy, and this now shapes the way that you think about yourself, and it's all conditioning. Or you say, no, that's not going to be my reality. I'm going to be someone who's going to get back up and keep going. Let go of the idea of people seeing you as being someone who's cringy. Let go of the idea of people seeing you as someone who's trying. A lot of the time in life, people don't want to be seen as trying something because they think that's so embarrassing, because it's like, what if it doesn't work out? Or what if I don't make anything of this, and now people have seen me try? That's so embarrassing. But realistically, what's more embarrassing? It's being someone that doesn't even try, doesn't even put effort into things, give it a go, believe in themselves. Someone that lets the opinions of others stop them, and now they don't even try anything. They just stick to the norm because they don't want to be outside the box. They don't want anyone to see them as different. Oh, God forbid that you get seen as being someone who is different and trying. And another thing to mention is, if your friends make you feel like, oh, you're worried about what your friends might think about you trying something new, are they really your friends? No. Will they be your friends in the next few years? No. So why would you even let that affect your mindset of you following something that you're interested in? This is where consistency comes into play, and self-belief. So if you want to improve your self-belief, you need to do practices. You need to remember who you are. You need to write down the things that you like about yourself, the vision. Having a vision board is so important. Having a mindset around where you want to go with things will make it so much more simple for you to stick to it. And when you stick to it, you will remember why you're doing it. You will, even when it's hard, you will constantly remember why you're doing it, because you have a vision. You know exactly what that looks like, where you want to go. So the opinions of others, people seeing you cringe, being a cringy person, it won't matter. This is your sign to stop worrying about what people think of you, and if people receive you as cringe. If people receive you as cringe, good. I would rather be seen as someone who's cringe than someone who does nothing. I find it way more embarrassing to be someone that literally does nothing with their time, nothing with their life, and just worries about what people think of them all the time, than be someone who puts themselves out there and tries different things. So why don't you make the most of it and go for whatever you want to go for? Do whatever you want to do. On one hand, life is short. Yes, we're all gonna die, so go for it. On another hand, this is the longest thing you're ever gonna do. What are you gonna do with that time? Are you just gonna sit there and worry about what people think of you, or are you gonna put yourself out there and put yourself in those situations and get yourself to a place where you can believe in an idea that you have? You have an idea and you think, no, let me try that, rather than talking yourself out of it every time in the name of being cringe and people thinking of you as, oh, why are they doing that? If people think that of you, good. I say good, because that means that you're trying. That means you're putting yourself out there. So many people that are successful to this day, they would not be where they are without people telling them that they're cringe. My song that hit 11k, which to some people is nothing, to me that's a lot, it would never have hit that many streams if I didn't worry about the people that were commenting, being like, oh, you're posting too much now, oh, this is cringe, blah blah blah. Those people, they're irrelevant. They are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to feed into your success. The people that will feed into your success are the people that look past it, that like the fact that it's cringe, that you're putting yourself out there. So focus on that. Anyway, this is Waves Unleashed, and we're talking all about how to become the best version of yourself, how to maintain your goals, how to let go of other people's opinions and just become the best version of us. So if you're interested in that, then don't forget to follow this channel. And yeah, I've just posted a meditation with vocal melodic affirmations as well as guided talking affirmations. So please listen to that if you want to become that girl before the end of the year. And if this is the new year when you're watching this, then you can still listen to it and stop worrying about if people think you're cringe. If they think you're cringe, good.
Just give it some time. Why once already mine is already mine. I could feel that life already in my eyes. I could see that sign. Just give it some, just give it some, just give it some time. I know I'm good, I'm fine.